Kristen Jandu, the owner and founder of Potty Training Consultant and mom of two. For the last 7 years, I've worked with over 12,000 families of all ages and abilities, so I know that if your child has autism and potty training is on the horizon, you might be feeling a little overwhelmed or unsure about how to approach this important milestone with them. Or maybe you've tried some traditional potty training methods that just haven't worked, and you're wondering, what am I missing here? Potty training a child with autism requires a customized, adaptive approach that considers their unique needs and challenges. And today, I'm breaking it down into 5 key aspects of autism that impact potty training and what you need to consider to set your child up for success. This video is going to be packed with helpful information, so please be sure to watch it all the way to the end and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my other content. Now let's dive in. First, let's talk about sensory challenges. Many children with autism experience sensory processing differences, which means they may be oversensitive or undersensitive to certain sensations. And guess what? The bathroom is full of sensory input. Think about this from your child's perspective. The sound of the toilet flushing might feel overwhelmingly loud. The feeling of the cold toilet seat might be intensely uncomfortable. The bright bathroom lights might be just too harsh on their sensitive eyes. Even the echo in the bathroom or the feeling of the elastic waistband in their underwear can be distressing. And let's be honest, the bathroom is full of strange smells too, right? Even if your child is sensitive to just one of these things, it can make the bathroom a place that they would rather avoid. On the flip side, some children with autism are sensory seeking and might not feel the urge to go potty as strongly as neurotypical children do. This can make it harder for them to recognize when they need to use the bathroom or are less deterred by the feeling of wet or soiled underwear. So in order to address this, we need to make the bathroom more sensory friendly. Try dimming the lights or using a nightlight instead of bright lights on overhead. Let them wear noise-canceling headphones. Use a padded toilet seat for more comfort and stability for them. Put a soft rug under their feet. Opt for sensory-friendly fabrics when you choose their underwear. These small adjustments can make a huge difference in helping your child feel comfortable in the bathroom environment. The second key consideration here is, does your child have a speech or communication delay? Now, this doesn't always accompany an autism diagnosis, but many children with autism are either limited with their verbal communication or they may be nonverbal altogether, which means that they might not be able to outwardly tell you when they need to go to the potty using spoken language. But here's what's important to remember. Communication isn't just about words. Your child might be already communicating their needs to you through behavior, body language, or other signals. We just need to learn their language. So watch for their unique potty language, as I like to call it, and I have another video all about this topic. So maybe they get agitated, pace around, or go to a specific hiding spot each time they need to go. Some children benefit from using visual supports like flashcards or communication devices to indicate that they need to go potty. Your child might also struggle with their receptive language skills, which means they're understanding what is being asked of them. Using the potty is actually quite a complex task, so it can also help to visually break down the process into more simplified steps. So you might create a chart or visual task schedule showing the steps of using the bathroom, or create a social story that has photos of your child and their unique bathroom setup to help them learn. The key is meeting your child where they are communicatively and giving them tools to express their needs in whatever way works for them. Sign language, picture exchange systems, or even just walking to the bathroom and pointing can all be super valid forms of communication. If your child sees a speech language pathologist, they could have recommendations specific to your child's communication needs. Something else to take into consideration are digestive issues such as constipation, and this is a big one. Studies show that children with autism experience gastrointestinal issues at much higher rates than neurotypical children for various reasons. Constipation in particular is extremely common. So why does this matter for potty training? If your child is constipated, pooping is uncomfortable, it's painful. And if pooping is painful, they're likely going to resist using the potty for bowel movements. It's that simple. They might also have irregular bowel patterns or have a tendency to withhold their poop, making it harder to predict when they need to go. Additionally, some children with autism have restricted diets due to food sensitivities or selective eating, which can contribute to constipation also. Before you even begin potty training, it's crucial to address any constipation issues that your child might be having with your child's pediatrician, a pediatric gastroenterologist, or even a dietitian who specializes in autism. Make sure that your child is having regular soft bowel movements well before you move away from diapers. Try to increase their fiber and water intake if that's appropriate, and you might even consider working with an occupational therapist who specializes in feeding if diet is a concern for them. Once their digestive system is functioning well, potty training will be so much easier for everyone involved. Most children with autism thrive on routine and predictability, and they can struggle with transitions when things change. And let's be real, potty training is a major change, right? Transitioning from diapers to the potty means changing a routine that they've known their whole entire life. But it also means constant transitions throughout the day, too, and stopping what they're doing in order to go to the bathroom, which can feel frustrating and confusing for them. The best solution here is to make potty time as predictable and routine as possible throughout their day. So use visual schedules to show when potty time is coming throughout their day, after lunch, for example, before going to bed. Give warnings before transitions. Before snack, we're going to go try the potty. You can also use timers or songs that signal that it's time to transition and stop what they're doing to go to the bathroom. Whatever you choose, create a consistent bathroom routine with the same steps every time. That predictability helps your child know what to expect, which reduces anxiety around the transition. And here's an important note too. For children with autism, I typically recommend starting with the toilet right away, not a floor potty. This is because it eliminates having to transition again later from the floor potty to the toilet. Consistency throughout this entire process keeps things feeling safe, predictable, and manageable for your child. There are some children with autism who have hypotonia or low muscle tone, which can affect their core strength, balance, and coordination, or even their ability to master bladder and bowel control. A large percentage of children with autism also experience motor skill delays, which can directly impact their ability to manage toileting independently. Now, why does this matter for potty training? Sitting on the potty requires balance and core stability. Pulling their pants up and down requires motor planning and coordination. Even the physical act of pushing to release pee or poop requires muscle control. If your child struggles with muscle tone or motor skills, then these tasks might be more of a challenge for them. And this is where working with an occupational therapist or a physical therapist can be incredibly valuable for your situation, because they can help strengthen your child's core and work on the fine motor skills needed for independent bathroom use, like manipulating clothing, washing their hands, and wiping. In the meantime, make sure that your child has proper support. You want their feet flat on the ground or on a step stool, handles to hold onto for stability, and adaptive clothing if needed. Also, please don't expect independence or major progress right away if your child is working through these physical challenges. It's perfectly okay. Meeting them where they are and providing the support that they need is success in itself. The key takeaway from this video should be that potty training a child with autism requires an adaptive, customized approach that honors their unique strengths and their challenges. One-size-fits-all methods just don't work here, unfortunately, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're looking for a comprehensive, trusted resource to help you navigate potty training with autism or other disabilities, I want to tell you about my new book, The Adaptive Toolkit for Potty Training Children with Disabilities. I wrote this book specifically to help parents like you customize your potty training approach based on your child's individual needs. It covers everything that we talked about today in much more detail and so much more too, including detailed strategies, visual supports, troubleshooting guides, and a lot of real-world stories from other parents who have already been through it. You can find the link to the book in the description below. And drop me a comment. Are you potty training a child with autism? What's your biggest challenge right now? I read every comment, and your questions help me to create my future content. If you feel like you need one-on-one support, please don't hesitate to reach out for a personalized consultation. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a video. And until next time, thank you for watching and happy pottying!